V2 was launched last year, and the reason this thing has been so popular is that Grind itself, our non-stimulant pre-workout, has been around for the entire company's history. I started Primebolics in 2015, and we started with Grind way back then. So this thing is 10 years old. But we need to give it a facelift, we need to give it a rework, we need to keep with the times. Grind V2 was launched and HASTRA approved as well when we did that one there to make sure that it's safe for all levels of sports as well, and it's still Australia's leading caffeine-free pre-workout. But the things we added is what makes this thing important. But I'll go through the formulation for those who haven't seen Grind before to give you the points, the benefits, the things that make this thing special. Starting from the top, we have citrulline malate, Vaso-6 and potassium nitrate, some great ingredients to help drive blood flow and help with those big muscle pumps we want in the gym. 6 grams of citrulline with Vaso-6, which is a trademarked pump ingredient, which was shown to be 7 times more effective than arginine at increasing vasodilation. So basically what that means in short talk, big muscle pumps. Next we go down there, we have 5 grams of creatine monohydrate in this guy here. 5 grams, a full clinical dose of creatine in the 2 scoop serve of Grind. That's a really big sell point, especially with how expensive supplements can get. If you cannot have to buy your creatine supplement and get just all in one, this guy here is excellent value. So 5 grams of creatine monohydrate. You also have beta-alanine, which is great for buffering lactic acid. That means you can get more reps out before you start fatiguing. It means that burning feeling you get in your muscles when you're getting lots and lots of reps out, that there you can push through for longer before hitting the wall. So usually people who have beta-alanine in their supplement stack often train harder, train longer, and can push through those high rep sets and that high volume stuff way better. We also have betaine anhydrous, which is great for power output. Really, really good. So far we've looked at things for lactic acid, for pushing more power out there. Creatine is great for energy and endurance, also power. Things for blood flow. So far we've got some really great fundamentals there to make your training session awesome. Then we go through the new additions. Glycerol. This thing here helps to super saturate muscle cells, pulling water into the muscle to super hydrate that muscle cell to make sure a hydrated muscle is one that works extra efficiently, right? But we've also put electrolytes in with sodium, potassium, magnesium to also help work with that glycerol and pull lots of hot water, pull lots of hydration into the cell so that whilst you're training that cell, you are nice and hydrated, you're getting those big pumps and you're training harder and longer. So electrolytes with glycerol is the great addition to the new formula. Then finally, we put nootropics on top. These are things that help improve focus, mood, and being you dialed in. That's tyrosine, alpha-GPC, huperzine A. So by putting all these together, we've got focus, mood, a nice boot in dopamine. We've got electrolytes for hydration, glycerol to pull that water into the muscle even further, creatine for power and endurance, as well as things for vasodilation like the citrulline malates, potassium nitrates, and trademarked ingredients like Vaso-6 in there as well. So this thing is a beautiful, well-rounded, non-stimulant pre-workout that's ideal for your afternoon training sessions, people who are younger as well, so the young kids in sports who can't use the heavy caffeinated pre-workouts, this one is perfect. And those who don't like jitters or crashing or feeling like you're going to be a little bit off your face that workout from having heavy caffeine pre-workouts. And finally, if you're having a break from your high-stim pre's, this thing's perfect. So that's a rundown on Grind V2, available in 5 flavors, all of which are HASTRA approved and in all quality retailers near you.